Hey folks, I'm Philip and welcome back to Stellaris. We are here with the Imperial Bahamuti Technocracy, and we are about to take on the automated dreadnought. So let's get that done. Fleet's here, they're ready to go, they're all fairly healthy. Let's pop in and take on another Leviathan. We're just about to complete the situation for the other one, this one here. Very close to getting this done as well for the scavenger bot. We'll see what that brings up. The automated dreadnought. A single massive warship has been discovered patrolling the Suitor system. No life signs can be detected on the vessel, but it is emitting a very strong power signature that appears to be bristling with weapon systems. It does not respond to hails. Caution is advised. Pause before we go and take it on. Let's take a look at it. There it is there. Sitting around, now it's not going to last long.
Engaging hostile fleets.
We have managed to disable the automated dreadnought in the Suitor system. Despite the punishment it took from our ships, the structural integrity of the warship's massive hull remains largely intact. Our boarding parties found the mummified remains of the dreadnought's alien crew still manning their stations before expiring. They activated some kind of automated patrol mode, which the limited shipboard AI has been locked into for the last 7.8 million years. Although it would take an incredible amount of resources, some of our engineers believe that the dreadnought can be restored and put back into service in our fleet. It would certainly make a powerful flagship. What a race of resources or dreadful. We gain the Leviathan Tech Genesis. I think I already got that. So let's do flagship. What do I need over here? Air dreadnought, construction ship. No worries. All my construction ships are busy at the moment. They are. They should be done shortly though. Alright, grab our ships here. I think somebody took some damage. Yeah. Took a little bit of damage. Get those ships back. Get you back. Perfect. And let's head to the next one, which will be somewhere over here. This dimensional horror. There we go. Can this fleet head this way? It sure can. Not over here, right? I think so, no. There might be one down here. That's the mining core. Sapphire, more mining core. Might be the end of them. More mining. Space station, amoebae. Some organics, pirates, mining core. That might be all the Leviathans after this. Just this last one. I'll have to talk to the curators when we get there. But first, a choice. We have synchronized with our very confused science team. They have no memory of sending in the report twice, or of any disaster. Timestamps for the duplicate report are identical. There must have been some disruption in the flow of time here, which makes sense because we're doing the cryogenesis thing right now. Our scientists are trapped. The dome is sealed shut and access to the rift sphere is limited to radio contact only. Calculating the times between the report and the last, the away team has 3 hours of relative time before the screaming will be repeated. Translating the walls within that time frame is impractical. The only course of action is for the science team to press one of the buttons on the console and hope it improves their situation. There's no indication of either the blue or the green button, or indicated function, I should say. We'll have to trust our luck. So I'm not going to look this up. We're just going to push one or the other. I've never seen this event, so I don't really know. Green or blue? Green or blue? Green or blue? Well, we're blue. Let's push blue.
System scan complete.
Surpassing the scavenger bot opportunity. The weather on Ferris Prime was unnaturally great today, as it should have been, considering we ran our atmosphere control systems on overdrive. Every city on the planet reached its capacity, and there were still tourist ships orbiting the world just to be a part of this great day. The Grand Parade traveled through each settlement in turn and was greeted by streets packed with super Bahamuti. Every city capable of really requisitioning a holo display in our empire was also overflowing with spectators for a grand hologram rebroadcasts. At the center of the parade, the scavenger bot's compactor reached the capital. People were already talking about making today a yearly scavenger bot-inspired holiday. The scavenger bot's compactor was then placed in a specialized display at the center of the capital to inspire generations to come. Now, is this a repeat of what happened with a dimensional horror before? We got corrupted and nearly lost our planet? We will see. So we gain the scavenger bot compactor modifier added to this planet, giving me a bunch of alloy production. We get a whole bunch of unity, and we conclude this situation. That unity does give me access to a new perk, new tradition, and we are doing the harmony tree. Leader lifespan I like, so we'll do that. I don't need to increase the resources at the moment because we make pretty much everything in abundance. Volatile motes is the only thing I need, and I need a tech for that. I don't have the tech yet for volatile motes. Just have to get there. How many more missions do you have? You have 5 more. I think we're good. I was gonna check something. I was just thinking I was gonna check species. But our empire only has 2 species, and only this species that we created through that special event, through that creature that allowed us to create life. Kind of a cool event, and that's the only reason I'm keeping them around, is because we made them in another dimension, I think. So I want to keep them out here to be nice and cool and fun. And our Super Bahamuti, of course. We have shielded components. Waterproof and mechanical at the moment. We didn't get the bonuses for being a synthesized race, because they hadn't patched the game at that point, so we're still missing some points, but I'm sure we'll pick some along the way. Some more traits that I can give. There's the clone army. I mostly took that to get it out of the queue. We'll get the resort world, I suppose, to also get it out of the queue. These have how much longer? Not that much longer. Long enough that I think the science ship can scan them.
Enhanced.
I'm really just waiting for my ships here to get where they need to go. Take a look at this. The second chamber. Our science team reports that when they pushed the blue button, the chamber resonated with a great grinding sound. A hidden door swung open, revealing a second chamber. The walls of that chamber glowed a faint purple, lighting up a multitude of pictograms that cover every visible surface. There in the second chamber, as with the last, it features exactly 2 buttons. This time, one has an engraving of an isosceles triangle, and the other a regular pentagon. So do we want triangle, or do we want pentagon? I don't remember which one is the isosceles triangle. Is that the one where it is one long side, 2 shorter sides? Like slanty. 2 of the sides are the same, or is this one where 3 of the sides are not the same? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've taken geometry. Triangle or pentagon? Triangle or pentagon? Pentagon.
Construction online.
Something finish over here? And you're doing automatic construction, right? Do you have any more automatic construction to do?
Receiving transmission.
No. Okay, so you're gonna come over here and do this. Research project, please. This is glowing because I can do the Trench World project, but I cannot because I cannot control that space. What are we at maxed out on? Food. I can knock off some food to sell to the market. The third chamber. Pressing the Pentagon caused the floor to rupture, revealing a spiraling staircase that descends deep underground. The bottom of the third chamber illuminated a soft blue glow. The walls are completely bare. As before, this room is dominated by a solitary console with 2 buttons. One depicts 4 dots, and the other shows 6. Make a decision. So we did blue. We did Pentagon. Now we get to choose between 4 or 6 dots. I have no idea. I wonder if the picture is any indication there, because if you look in the picture, there are 4 dots on the bottom and 6 on the top. And then this arch thing in the middle. And I'm wondering if 6 is like forward and this is backwards. I'm gonna do 6. Just for no reason. Another 6 is fun. Okay. Relay links forged. Today we have etched ourselves further into recording unparalleled galactic splendor with the linking of our hyper relay network to that of the Rakthak-Nak harmonious commonality. Cool.
Research project concluded.
We'll pause. Sending a ship over, but it's far away. Hold on. The Dreadnought's reactor was a very well-behaved cargo until it arrived on just Format Prime. We placed it on a warehouse awaiting a big day. It was there that the troubles began. While no one was looking, the reactor restarted itself. The warehouse lit up from within and spouted out huge arcs of plasma, threatening to melt the entire building. Actions of our scientists were just sufficient to save it in the nick of time, with the upshot that we now have an active reactor to do with as we please. We can hook it up to the power grid, giving me energy job upkeep reduction, incorporated into the performance, or find the off switch. Put it in the performance, it's fine.
New technology discovered.
What do we get? Resort Worlds, cool. That's Row, which I don't really need. So I'm not psychic, but we'll get it anyhow. Stormfire cannons is what we're getting, cool. Is that Embassy? The Alliance of Galactic Powers. Inviting us to become an associate member of their Alliance of Galactic Powers. With these guys. I mean... No? You're on your way, right? You almost there? Where are you? Over here.
Establishing colony.
I know what I should do. This construction ship here? Where is this guy? Here. I should be building more hyper relays. I should build one here. Oh, never mind. Why don't I build one here, actually? I just go up this way. Boom, boom, boom. Sounds great. And we can probably take it to just here, right? Grab these systems. Put them all on the hyper relay network. I think there's anything else I need to put on the hyper relay network. No. Okay. Once all these, interesting. Once all these, Leviathans are done, this last one here, I'll probably go back and do some repairs and upgrades to my fleets. Bring in that Dreadnought if I can, the automated Dreadnought, and then might go through the L gate. Until that point, I want to wait. I can't do this anymore, right? We pushed our capacity to open new rifts, yeah. So now I can just spend this on whatever I want over here. I don't really need a phased fleet. Don't need to activate another relic. Don't need a dimensional lock. Don't need astral jumping. I could do this. Seems kind of useless though. Allows us to upgrade the astral siphon to the astral funnel. That's good. Alright, let's see what takes us where next. Well, surpassing the automated Dreadnought. The weather is great, the city on the planet reached its capacity. The centerpiece of the parade, the Dreadnought's reactor, reached the capital. And we have a new holiday on this planet. What do we get? Job energy upkeep minus 15%. It was minus 50 if I hooked it up to the planet, so this is only 15. Still good. District and building energy upkeep minus 15. We gain a whole bunch of unity. Awesome. My unity production is almost 1,000 per whatchamacallit. We'll do the reverse thing. We get research speed. We'll do peaceful applications this time. Let's get people to just be happy. Everything else is fine.
Construction online.
We got another point. Time crystal. A pedestal with a giant crystal has risen from the ground. All the doors in the complex have opened. Chronometers oscillate wildly between extreme values when in close proximity to the crystal. This must be the source of the time loops as a key part of this building's purpose. The choices within the gauntlet of chambers seem entirely arbitrary. Perhaps they were meant to test the ability to pass information between loops? Either way, surviving it allows us to leave with the crystal. Its ability to affect the flow of time could prove extremely useful. That was easy. We found time crystal relic.
System surveyed.
Let's check it out. We go to discoveries. We got the time crystal. I've never seen this. So activation costs us 3,000 unity. Passive effect is leader lifespan plus 10 years. We're really racking up the leader lifespan stuff. And every recruited leader gains 800 experience, and relic activation cooldown is a bunch. Cool. Well, I'll do it. In fact, why don't we do this? And then do... What's the one that allows me to do relic twice? This one. And a bunch of leaders leveled up. All-knowing or shady contacts level 3. Do shady contacts, I think. One of our commanders leveled up. Let's do carrier focused 2. Cool. I think my ships might be ready. Let's grab one of my science ships, you, and have you come over here. And let's grab another science ship, the Xuan here, and have you come over here. And then all of you are ready to go. Let's have you pop in. We've encountered some kind of vast entity near the Eye of Baal. It appears to exist only partially outside or inside our own universe, with the bulk of the creatures still trapped in whatever nightmarish realm it spawned from. Well, we know the realm. We saw it before. There is a malevolent intelligence at work here, ancient beyond our concept of time and utterly alien in design. We can only guess to its purpose. It can't be good. Precious Moon, a more detailed scan of one of the many natural satellites orbiting the gas giant of Kiram 3 has revealed a deposit of precious metals that minerals that were overlooked in the initial survey. Cool. Alright, folks. Let's all go back to Abzu Station. Is that where you are? Abzu, yes. Perfect. Strength in small places. Having probed the broken landscape on the moon of Kiram 10A, we think that we have struck something big. Our science officer speaks of bacterial life form, unlike any other. It bonds with other individuals to form large blankets that are durable yet light, and also act like solar cells. They absorb solar energy with surprising efficiency, most likely the result of evolution favoring those who could gather more heat in the harsh climate. Our researchers back home could surely find some use for this information. Does that give me a special project? No. We have this astral rift, which I don't think I can access. And then we have this trench world, which I also don't think I can access. No. Okay. Good to know. I have... I can undo that. Okay. Get things to stop flipping at me. Our engineering development researchers have made progress with the samples that we sent them. They have been able to develop a new type of solar cell using the organisms as a template. They are much more efficient at storing energy and will provide a boost to our power planets. We get plus 5% to energy credits. Awesome. Not that we had a shortage, but you know, still awesome. Everybody seems busy. Really have much else to do.
Incoming transmission.
An aggression pact, not really interested in those. Wouldn't mind linking by territory somewhere.
Discovered.
I guess we are kind of linked through the wormhole. We'll just go through the gate. All that good. I should probably get this farming tech out of the way. It does unlock natural plenitude. A bunch of low-grade tech here that I should probably just do. Sure, let's get the auto-curated vault.
System charted.
You're over here. Sure, survey that system. You're over here with really nothing to do. You're over here with nothing to do. Okay. Abandoned cargo pod. A discarded cargo pod was left by someone in the upper atmosphere of Sysmac 2 a long time ago. It has somehow escaped the notice of our spacefarers. But its decaying orbit means that it would have been lost to the gas giant's crusting atmosphere within another few years. When the crew of the Navigator unsealed the pod, they found a stash of alien jewelry made out of precious metals. Melt them down to some alloys, which I don't need. sell them, we can study their construction, or we can keep them. Study their construction. Of course, we are scientists. Microsingularity recently intersected Simac 2C, passing straight through the core of the emerging at the other side of the moon. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the planet's core slightly, in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted. Super. You're done here building that, so I want you to build that hyper relay, and then when you're done, you can build one here, and then you can build one.
System charted.
This is another hyper relay. Okay. Tapped out. I don't really have anything to buy, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Pixel Correction could be good. Fire size from Pops, I think that's what we'll do.
New technology discovered.
That will increase my tech rate. Science Nexus. Definitely going to build that. Shrinkage Depot. Shrink Space Depot. Yes. And what did we get here? Leviathan Tech Genesis. Excellent. Battleship hull points, maybe. The Titan. Let's get the Titan under control here. Let's also take a look at our species. I don't have any points. Do we get some Leviathan stuff? Living metal augmentation. Biomimetic assembly. Matter engines. Interesting. Monoform. Okay. I'm not going to bother selling stuff. The entity on the other side of the rift we were studying in Umik has been neutralized by an unknown actor within its own dimension. The research data we were collecting has ceased. Well, that's unfortunate. Good. The Victorian sovereignty has finished converting to a scalarium. Auto-curating vault is done. Let's grab... Their habitability modification sounds okay. And over here, where's your capital? It's this. That's not what I want. This is what I want. That is what I want. That is what I want. I want to build a holding here. The holding I want to build. I'm going to lower your loyalty. Or increase your loyalty, I should say. So you have science, maybe? What is your loyalty right now? If I do contacts, agreements... It's 7.1. Yeah, I could definitely do the Ministry of Science. And you are kind of useless as you are. Let's terms negotiation. Let's change you from protectorate to prospectorium. Sounds good. Or do I want another scalarium? Actually, I do like Scalarium a little better. Need 40. Okay. A little cheaper. We need 15. Okay. Need 115. No. 65. Okay, so I need a little bit more, what is this? Influence. No problem at all.
Alert. Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
The Dreadnought is repaired. This
Research
is a
project
momentous
concluded.
day. Our skilled repair crews and engineers have finished their work on the ancient Dreadnought we had disabled in the suitor system. The massive warship that's received a full crew complement has been declared ready for service after conducting space trials. Excellent. Here we go. It is 27K on its own. Is it a Titan? The Dreadnought ISS Judge of the Morning Star. That's a cool name. It just says Dreadnought. Very cool. It's a dark matter reactor. It has high-level sensors, the jump drive, the dark matter thrusters, inspiring presence. It does a lot of large plasma cannon and small phase disruptors, as well as a Titan lance and some point defense. It has large neutronium armor, as well as dark matter deflectors, regenerated fall tissue, and shield capacitors. It is pretty darn cool. Let's grab you both and have you both head to Capital. Right, you guys are in the Capital. Let's have you level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. And level up. Perfect.
Fleet upgrades applied.
That'll be much better. Get all these upgrades done.
Fleet enhanced. Fleet upgrades applied. Fleet upgrades applied. Fleet enhanced.
Looks like it's giving you about 2.
Construction online.
Technological advancement. We have received news from our vassals, the Mictrion sovereignty, have recently made significant steps towards improving the development of their colony. Several designs and creations that have been brought back to Abzu. They are all quite promising. If we wish, we could ask them to look into a specific field rather than letting them continue efforts unsupervised. Cool. You can get stuff across the board. I want just across the board is fine.
Fleet enhanced.
One of our leaders could level up. I almost clicked it in time. This is our Zondar. Let's do artillerist. These are all maxed out, and I really don't know what to do with it. I'll just leave it as is. Can't do any of this. Didn't unlock this. That's psionic theory technology, okay. Planar mastery. Why can't I do this? Our journeys to the astral planes have helped us better understand the fabric and binds of the universe. We can weave these threads into new ways of others. Unlocks new edicts, astral binding, astral shielding, and dimensional artificing. Let's check our edicts. I haven't looked there in forever. We don't really have a lot of edict capacity, but we could take a look at some of this. So this gives me resources, this gives me shielding, and this gives me more minor artifacts, okay? Not all that useful. Could do education campaign or recycling campaign. Sure, let's do education campaign. I certainly have the points. What do I have here? I'm making 20 and 25 for crystals and exotic gases. I could do a shield boost, sublight speed, or terraforming speed. I don't really need any of those. I could do sensor range or energy weapon damage. I don't really need those either. Why don't we do recycling campaigns too? Although I don't need the consumer goods thing. Never mind. It's kind of useless. I think I'll just leave research subsidies on. I mean, why not? Okay. think that takes us to the end of this episode. A little bit of a shorter episode this time, but I got a place to go soon. We have hit the point where I think we are unstoppable, so we're going to continue the cryogenesis path. We're going to open up the L gate in the next episode, which I think will be exciting. Hopefully we don't run into the Grey Goo menace thing, because I seem to hit that every time. I would like one of the other stories that is there this time, if I could. Not that I don't think we could handle the Grey Eminence, maybe that's what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. We'll continue to expand our hyperlane network and do what we do. Maybe we'll grab another vassal. Don't know who. Maybe these guys? The Enterprise here? It wouldn't be too bad. Anyhow, hope to see you in the next episode. If you're enjoying the series, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you'd like to see next. Maybe what you'd like to see next in Stellaris, generally, for the next playthrough. Because we're kind of getting close to the end of this. I think the end of the Crisis thing will be it. Yeah. Hope to see you then. Have a great day. Bye.